Hi, folks. I'm the face who runs the place. My name is Andrew. I'm here. Wrestlemania Saturday. I'm laughing because there's a lot of people out there that says, "Will you still watch wrestling?" Yes, I do. And I wanted to come on today to do a little bit of updates from my prediction show from the other night. Hold on a second now. What happened to my chair? My chair just went funky on me. Okay, that's not going to do it. Will this do it? No? Will this one do it? There we go. Okay. There we go. Now it's more like it. Okay. So a little bit of an update from my prediction show the other night. And why am I updating? Well, for several reasons. One, the SmackDown was last night, and I did my prediction show a couple of days ago. I don't know if some of my predictions will change or not. Honestly, I did not write them down as I went. I just spitballing it the other night. A couple of things happened on SmackDown that made me think differently. So I may change a couple of predictions, but if not, hey, it's all good. Predictions are still predictions. They're good. They're my predictions, and I will own them. I also wanted to talk about. I watched the WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony. I actually watched it today. I had it on the background as I was doing stuff. My word, you talk about. I guess the word emotional comes to mind for some of these. And yeah, some people will scoff at it and say, "I can't believe that you actually did that. You watched that." Well, I wasn't actually watching it. I was more than watching it, I should say. On some of them, I had tears run down my face, and to have this kind of emotion, and I guess the older I'm getting, the more emotion I'm having in this, and I don't know if that's good, bad, and different. I guess the older I get, the more emotional I'm getting, and it was some of it was heartfelt, and for me to be a fan this long and to see how the business has changed this much, and literally some of these guys who were inducted, Triple H was up there, talking. He's my age, roughly a couple of years of difference. Shawn Michaels, a couple of years difference. Undertaker, a couple of years difference. DDP, somewhat older than I am, and Lex Luger, about the same age. So you see all these folks that, since I was, a kid, I'm watching professional wrestling, and I see these adult grown men at this point, a little. Okay, Jonathan, I'll read that in a second. But to see this going on, it just got to me. A lot of it, I put myself in their shoes. Now I haven't a clue what they went through or what they're going through, but it was just so emotional for me. And yeah, I did have tears run down my face. And it was in a good way. I mean, it was just an emotional ride for me today, and which I really liked it. And one of those kind of things. Okay, Jonathan, Media Mayhem. This is a comment I just got. Media Mayhem will be doing his prediction show in an hour in our live watch along. Come join us if you can. I might be there for the watch along. My studio is in a different place than my big screen, so I'm torn between the two. And then I don't know how much commentary I can do. I've never done a watch along, so I might pop in for a couple of the matches, and I go from there. But right now, the prediction show, my prediction show, is going on now. Again, this is updated from the other day. I would assume most of this is going to be the same. I would assume maybe a couple little tweaks here and there. After what I saw in the crowd, that is, of the Hall of Fame ceremony, and once again, like I said, SmackDown last night. So also something I wanted to point out, and for all you little kids watching out there that want to be classy adults, if you are chewing gum, do so with your mouth closed. You would be surprised, and this is a pet peeve of mine, so I'm going to put it out here, how many people in this crowd who are dressed up, tuxedos, elegant dresses, and everything, They're chewing gum, which is fine. No, you do not chew gum with your mouth open. You're not chewing cud like a cow. All right. So for those watching this, I hope you watch this and you'll think about this every time you're chewing gum now. If you chew gum, do not do it with your mouth open. I'm going to chew my cud. And it just pains me to see these professionals out there doing this kind of stuff. Okay. Yes. For those joining me, yes, this is popcorn whiskey. I do not have popcorn. I do not have whiskey right now. This is middle of the day. It's a little after 5:00 p.m. my time, Eastern Standard Time, United States of America. This is Wrestlemania early evening. And in about 2 hours, it's going to start. So, okay, I'm not going to answer that yet. This is live. I'm not going to answer it, so I have to call him back in a few minutes. It was a buddy of mine who obviously is not on here. All right. And if you're just joining me now and haven't seen any of my other shows, why? Come back. Come on back to me. All right. So here's how I'm going to do this prediction show. I'm going to tell you about who I want to win and who I think will win. Two different things. A lot of the times they're going to be the same, but who I want to win and who I think will win. Okay, so the one that counts for the my record is who will win. Okay, that's what's going to count for my record as we go through this. And I put together a little slideshow for this. I do not know the order of the matches except the final matches of each night. So I do know who's going on Sunday and who's going on Saturday, but I do not know the order of this. Okay. That being said, here we go. First match, Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Not a fan of this match. Don't really care who wins. I'm not a fan of Jade Cargill. I don't get it. She's maybe because I just didn't like the way she came up or got into the business, and that's has nothing to do on her as an individual whatsoever or her performance. That's just the thing of mine that I'm talking about. Naomi, she has too much of a whiny attitude, if you ask me. But with the storyline, it has been a lot better. And now once they're introduced with being Bianca's partner and things of that sort, I don't know if I have an overall favorite who I want to win this one, who I think will win this one. I think, all right, okay. Guys, I can go both ways on this one. Jade Cargill, something will happen and she won't. Gosh darn it. All right, Naomi's going to win this one. Why? Don't know. I'm just saying Naomi. Yeah, okay. I'll go with Naomi on this one. Okay, I'm write that down. Naomi. Even though Jade Cargill, they're trying to push her. Well, no, because a loss for her here at WrestleMania is not going to. No, wait a second. Let me change my pick. My pick, I'm going to go with Jade. Because a loss for Naomi at WrestleMania is not going to hurt her. Jade will hurt her tremendously. So my pick for this one would be Jade Cargill. Who do I want to win it? I don't care. But I think they're going to have Jade win it. All right. Next match. Dun, dun, dun. The World Tag Team Championships. The New Day and taking on the War Raiders. The New Day. I want to see the War Raiders win this. I think I like their style in the ring. So I want them to win it. I think the New Day will win it just because they need to be more of a heel. And I don't want to say more of a heel. They need to elevate themselves. They were a fantastic babyface team. Now they're a heel team. They need to capture the belts to establish themselves as both sides of the aisle, so to speak. So I'm going with who I want to win is the War Raiders. Who I think will win is the New Day. I think they need to put the straps on those guys just to establish their little bit of a dominant team that they want them to be in the heel position. Okay. All right. Next, El Grande Americano versus Rey Mysterio. I don't like this El Grande Americano thing whatsoever, but okay. First of all, let me say this: I want to see Rey Mysterio win this because I like Rey Mysterio. He has given so much to the business. He deserves a win at WrestleMania. He has several wins at WrestleMania, but I don't think the storyline is going to end at this point. So because of this, the El Grande Americano will keep going, and he will end up being victorious with this. So my call is El Grande Americano will win this. Even though we all know that's Chad Gable. We all know that. But the storyline's got to keep going. At this point, I don't think they're ready to reveal him. It hasn't been long enough yet to do it. There's much more to be done with this angle, I do believe. I don't like the angle, but it's going to keep going. Okay? Next. This one's interesting. LA Knight, taking on Jacob Fatu. I used to like LA Knight, and it hasn't progressed like I wanted to. Now, 2 years ago, year and a half ago, LA Knight was white hot. Man, was he on fire. And it went away a little bit. Now it's coming back, but unfortunately, he's running into the buzzsaw of Jacob Fatu. Jacob is a beast. And at this point, it will be good for him to have the strap. And he'll get it because there will be some interference somewhere. That's what it's going to be. So my want and my who I think will win is Jacob Fatu. So both are going to be the same. I like to see Jacob Fatu because I again, he's a beast. He can do stuff. I think there will be a screw job somewhere. Not a screw job, but an interference job somewhere, which will cause LA Knight to lose the strap. So it's going to be Jacob Fatu. So I'm going both what I want and who I think will win. Jacob Fatu. Next. Charlotte. Be still my heart, Charlotte. Okay. I want Charlotte to win. Okay. I want Charlotte to win. I like seeing Charlotte. Will she win? Now, the other night, this is where I'm kind of leaning the other way, because I do believe the other night in my prediction show, I said that Charlotte will win. I want her to win, and she will win. But I said that Tiffany is young enough she can recover from it, but I don't think so at this point. And I've changed my mind thinking about this. A loss for Tiffany at this point will not help her at all. Not that a loss helps anybody, but in this grand scheme of wrestling, I don't think. I think a loss will set her back a little bit, and there will not be a screw job with this. And there's no one to screw anybody with this one. There won't be a screw job with this one coming in. It will be a clean 1, 2, 3, which will elevate Tiffany to the next level. And for whatever reason, WWE has a stronghold on her. They really like her. They want to elevate her, putting her up there. And Charlotte, it doesn't matter what she wins or loses. Honestly, at this point, they when she came back at the Rumble, they wanted her to be a babyface. But the next night after the Rumble, Chicago crowd really let her have it, and she turned heel during the promo, which caused Tiffany to have to turn to babyface to do it. So, again, I want Charlotte to win. No question, I want Charlotte to win. Why? Be still my heart, Charlotte. And she looked damn good last week attacked Tiffany. That was, yeah, when she's wearing those sweatpants and that t-shirt, holy moly, did she look good. Charlotte, that is. Tiffany, I don't like the enhancements she did to herself. I don't like that. But I think Tiffany will win. So I'll put this in here. Tiffany will win. Tiffany. Tiffy time. Because notice they got away from Tiffy time as well too. But Charlotte, I am actually looking forward to that match. This match, I found out yesterday, watching Busted Open podcast, that they said the match going to start off with this match. Main event Jey Uso taking on the Ring General. I think, however you say it, Ring General, Gunther. You can bet the farm on this one, folks. Jay's going to walk out the champ. You can bet the farm on this one. Absolutely, without question, Jay's going to walk out with the belt. They can't not have him walk out with the belt on this one. It would, unless he's going to go on vacation for 6 months and be away for a while, they have to put the strap on him. It's just part of it. How long will he keep it? I don't know. But Gunther can recover from this and then go after the other title, which I'll talk about in a little bit, of course. So who do I want to win it? I think Gunther is a heck of a performer, and I like him. Main event Jey Uso. I'm still trying to figure out that damn song he comes out with. I googled the words and the lyrics, and I can't follow along with what the crowd's saying, so I don't get it. I don't understand that, but it's going to be rocking tonight. The crowd's going to be in fuego when he comes out. I would assume that Gunther will come out first, which I think the champ should come out second, but and Jey will come out going through the crowd. So Jey will win this. If there is a sure bet on this whole WrestleMania, it's Jey winning this title. I would be in utter disbelief if he does not win the title. Utter disbelief. And I don't know who I want to win this one. I'm intrigued of seeing it because I think Gunther's one of the best guys in the ring. Jey relies on the super kicks too much, but he's also a performer. Good performer. So I don't have a favorite to who I want to win this one, but Jey will win it. Without doubt, Jey will win it. All right, next, the main event. Okay. In Punk, we trust. So, yes, I want CM Punk to win this. Without question, I want CM Punk to win this. I am a CM Punk fan, so there you go. Now, who will win this? And I said this the other night, I'll say it again. First of all, Roman Reigns will not win it. No way will Roman Reigns win this. Say that 10 times fast. No way will Roman Reigns win this. He's out of the picture. He will not win it. It would be an utter shock if he won it. He doesn't need to win it, and he doesn't need to lose. I mean, it's not going to affect him one way or the other. It's not going to affect any of these to lose to get pinned or lose. It won't affect anybody. That being said, Paul Heyman is in Punk's corner tonight. Paul Heyman at the Hall of Fame ceremony was sitting next to Seth and Becky. You might not think that's much, but it was a little Easter egg, stuff like that. And they've been pounding, and Seth said he owes him a favor now as well. Again, I want CM Punk to win it. I think if there is a swerve somewhere, and if there's any kind of swerve, Paul Heyman leaves Punk or does something, Seth will win it. If there's a swerve. If there's not a swerve, and okay, let me check. I'm clarifying this. Yes, I want Punk to win. If there's not a swerve, if there's not interference coming in, Punk will win it. If there is a swerve, if there is interference, Seth will win it. And here's something to watch out for. Small percent chance this is going to happen. And I called this the other night. I'll call it again tonight. Small percent. They need something. They being a WWE need something. Not really needs it, but a big surprise coming at this one. This will be a huge surprise. Brock Lesnar showing up. Brock Lesnar destroying all three of them. Why? Because Brock Lesnar is a Paul Heyman guy as well. And the only one that Paul Heyman hasn't aligned himself with is Seth. So Seth's favor is to have Brock Lesnar come in and take care of everybody else. Well, maybe that's not the favor, but that's Brock Lesnar will come in and destroy people. A small chance. If that happens, definitely Seth will win it without question. If there's any kind of swerve, Seth will win it. So there's my prediction is if it's a clean match and no swerves and no interference, Punk will win. If there's a swerve or interference, Seth will win. Okay. I know it's maybe confusing to you who don't watch this stuff, but that's what's going to happen there. Roman, no chance he's winning it. No chance Roman is winning this thing. It would be an utter shock to the community again if he wins this thing. This is the second bet to farm on that one. Okay. All right. That's night one. That's tonight. Night two. Maybe I'll just save this, come back for tomorrow from night two. See how tonight goes. You know what? That's all I'll do. I will save part two, and I'll do this again tomorrow evening. Come back on live and to see who's gonna be here, who wants to do it. So that's night one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a seventh match. So opening the show will be Jay and Gunther, the Ring General. I got to figure out how they say it correctly. I don't think I'm saying it right, but I am pumped for WrestleMania. I'm almost too scared of the excitement that I have because I don't want to be let down. I mean, I got snacks ready for tonight. I got my drinks ready to go for tonight already. I'm just excited about it. And now with Jonathan or JD, I should say, and the Mayhem Media, they will be doing this prediction show coming up in just a little bit, which I'll be watching that, and maybe I'll be going on live with them. If I am, I will simulcast over here. See what I can do. But yeah. So again, for those watching, I did get emotional today watching the Hall of Fame. Triple H, yeah, he went a little long, but some of the stuff he was saying, like I said, I had tears rolling down my face. When Shawn Michaels was talking, yeah, absolutely, tears rolling down my face. Diamond Dallas Page, when he introduced Lex Luger, yeah, that was another one. I wish they would have talked more about how Luger went from being, the total package, the body of a Greek god, and then 1 minute, and the next minute, literally the next minute, he was quadriplegic, just boom, instantly. He said he turned it. The story I heard from Luger is he turned his head somewhere, and at that point he couldn't move anymore. He turned his head, something snapped or something gave or something tweaked or something, and he lost all 4 limbs. And now he's able to walk a little bit and use his arms, and good story there. Michelle McCool, who is also the Undertaker's wife, I did not know how she got into the WWE. Was it known? I'm sure it was. I just never have researched it, didn't remember it. And I tell you what, she looked damn good too. Whoo, did she look good? Undertaker, hat tip, my friend. Yeah, you did good. And there's also like a 14 or 15-year difference between the two. I didn't realize that. That was interesting to me. But overall, yeah, it was emotional. Oh, and the what are they called? The tag team, Natural Disasters. That was a little bit of a tearjerker too, because John Tenta, who is Earthquake, who's no longer with us, passed. But Fred, whatever his name was, last name is Tugboat or Typhoon. Yeah, he was there, and some of the things he said were very, very emotional. And the Tugboats, Earthquake's family was there. That was nice. And I was hoping to give a little more tribute to Ivan Koloff with the Russians and everything else. I liked that they had a picture of Nikita Koloff, who should be in a Hall of Fame as well. Well, they're missing the boat in, and I'll say this again: how can they not have the Midnight Express in the WWE Hall of Fame? Midnight Express and Jim Cornette, who's part of Midnight Express, they should be. No way some of these other teams should get in there ahead of the Midnight Express. So we'll find out what happens there. Okay. All that being said, it is almost 5:30 my time. Pregame show is already going on. I'm not watching the pregame. I really don't care for the pregame as much. WWE at this point. So I'm going to get ready to do a few things so I can come back. I want to watch JD, the Mayhem Media. I want to see how their prediction show goes and see if I agree with it or not. Okay. But tune in tomorrow night, same time tomorrow afternoon, what have you. Happy Easter, by the way, everybody. And maybe you'll see me live tonight again. Okay. I'll stop it here. So my name is Andrew, Popcorn and Whiskey. I am the face who runs the place. Until next time. Ciao.